Michelle Tomblin got married to David Trimble on Married at First Sight Season 18, but she's been difficult from the start. Her ego is out of control. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Michelle Tomblin and David Trimble have been a tumultuous couple since their rocky union on Married at First Sight Season 18, largely due to Michelle's inflated ego. She's out of control. 38-year-old Michelle is an executive assistant living in the Chicago area, but her job description may have bled over into her relationship with David. As a planner, David's living situation and laid-back ways were automatic red flags for the organized and particular Michelle. As Married at First Sight Season 18 unfolds, it's become clear that Michelle's ego is the problem. Michelle and David aren't the only problematic couple on Married at First Sight Season 18. Imamabat and AHSOKA can't seem to communicate effectively or express signs of emotional intimacy. Furthermore, Alan Slovic and Madison Myers have zero romantic interest in each other, even sparking rumors of a potential Married at First Sight couple swap. The Married at First Sight experts are rightfully being questioned for their matchmaking skills in the midst of such a disastrous season. However, Michelle's ego truly takes the cake. Michelle has been selfish from the beginning of Married at First Sight Season 18, but her ego is now out of control. As an executive assistant at Hunt Club, Michelle is used to a certain level of ambition and success, having previously worked at X, formerly known as Twitter. While Michelle got her start as a caseworker in her emotional career in social work, she securely centered herself in the corporate sector. She seemed uncomfortable with David's perceived lack of success in comparison to her career-driven ambition. This gave her a sense of superiority. Michelle hasn't been shy about being rude towards David. Even on their wedding day, she couldn't let her reservation slide. He revealed after the ceremony that he lived with his parents, which Michelle viewed as a red flag. David later explained that the arrangement enabled him to assist with his parents' business, but Michelle wasn't buying it. She openly criticized his situation, calling him a mama's boy and dismissing his rational reasoning for the living situation. David made it clear that it didn't have anything to do with independence or financial woes, it was benefiting him and his parents. Instead of working through their issues, Michelle has become increasingly selfish and vitriolic towards David. He felt exasperated, saying, "I'm at a dead end," on the show due to their conflicting schedules and bad faith arguments reaching a head in recent episodes. "We obviously don't talk really during the week," Michelle snapped, with David simply trying to find an effective way to communicate with her due to their busy schedules. As David provided solutions, Michelle continued to cut him off. Michelle is getting heat online for her behavior on Married at First Sight, especially among Reddit fans. In a thread begun early on in the season, u/Milton510 commented, "Michelle is a mean snob. I understand she is not feeling any connection with David because they have very different lifestyles. Personally, I would not be able to get over the smoking, but I would still enjoy the trip and talking to him. He is kind to her and patient while she is giving him nothing but disdain, judgment, and negativity." This has been consistent since the honeymoon. Other fans thoroughly agreed with the user's comment. Her disdain for him is palpable. She is not even trying to be kind and respectful. "It's all about her. This is so painful to watch," wrote one viewer, while another said, "Michelle talks down to David on a level that is so unfathomable to me. I wouldn't talk to a dog the way she talks to him. David certainly isn't perfect, but Michelle didn't even give him a chance." Michelle automatically assumed she was better than him and treated him unfairly as a result. It's become clear due to Michelle's casting that there's a double standard between men and women on the hit Lifetime show. Production seems to be toning down Michelle's misdeeds, even leading to accusations that she could be a producer plant made to stir up drama on Married at First Sight Season 18. She made it clear from the beginning that she wasn't interested in making a marriage work long-term with David, meaning her continued presence on the show is purely for show. Married at First Sight largely draws in female viewers who are likely predisposed to siding with the woman in the marriages. While this is a generalization, it seems producers are aware of their audience, and there can be a double standard in what is acceptable behavior on Married at First Sight. If a male cast member treated a woman the way Michelle behaves towards David, there would be outrage. Michelle refuses to communicate with him, is openly rude, and doesn't put in any work. To be fair, David isn't exactly an angel himself. It's unjust to categorically cast Michelle as the sole villain in their disastrous relationship. While Michelle's been under fire for her reaction to David's living situation, it's not unreasonable to question why a 35-year-old man is living with his parents. It could reveal a problematic closeness with his parents, financial instability, or an unwillingness to grow up. How could someone be ready for marriage if they can't live on their own? Furthermore, David seems acutely aware of his presence on reality TV and is using Michelle's villain edit to his advantage. He can seem more calculated and manipulative than genuine, playing off of Michelle's directness. David comes off as the wounded soldier being mistreated by Michelle when he's not putting in the work either. David and Michelle are fundamentally incompatible on Married at First Sight. The experts should be ashamed of pairing them, and it could have been a play for more views rather than a genuine match. However, Michelle's ego is still out of control on Married at First Sight. She needs to tone it down before she becomes a full-fledged villain.